Welcome to this presentation. In this presentation, we study the 100 civics questions you must know in order to be the next American citizen. Let us begin and get you ready to be the next American citizen. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The Civil War. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Give a driver's license. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Republicans and Democrats. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9 justices. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and the House of Representatives. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who makes federal laws? The Congress. Name one branch or part of the government. The Congress. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. The Mississippi River. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. When was the Constitution written? In 1787. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Declare our independence. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Free the slaves. How many U.S. senators are there? 100 senators. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. We elect a U.S. senator for how many years? 6 years. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2 years. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name your U.S. representative. Answer will vary here depending on where you live. Please look at the description part of this video for a link to the answer. We elect a president for how many years? 4 years. In what month do we vote for president? In November. When do we celebrate Independence Day? On July 4th. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? A speech. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Again, answer will vary here depending on where you live. Please look at the description part of this video for a link to the answer. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Free the slaves. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life and liberty. Who is the governor of your state now? Once again, answer will vary here depending on where you live. Please look at the description part of this video for a link to the answer. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Education and Secretary of State. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Vote in a federal election. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech and freedom of religion. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? The Pacific Ocean. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Separation of powers. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? The Atlantic Ocean. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? On April 15th. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age of 18. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president. The vice president. What is the capital of your state? Answer will vary here, but in front of you, you have a map with all 50 states. All you need to do here is find your state and you will find the capital right next to the red star. For example, if you live in the state of Arizona, the capital is Phoenix. If you live in the state of Nevada, the capital is Carson City. And if you live in the state of Florida, the capital is Tallahassee. Find your state, and next to the red star, you will find the name of the capital of your state. Let's move on. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one U.S. territory. Puerto Rico. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? On July 4th, 1776. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, Maryland, and Virginia. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? The Civil Rights Movement. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. Independence Day and Thanksgiving Day. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Give up loyalty to other countries. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote and join a political party. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. You can also say she fought for civil rights. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because they have more people. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27 amendments. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435 voting members. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? James David Vance, also known as J.D. Vance. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. And we have come to the end of this presentation. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, to like these videos, and also to share these videos. This way we can help out many of you become American citizens. And I will see you in the next presentation.